Hello, hello. There we go. Sorry for the delay, folks. I had a little bit of a baby kaiju emergency. Actually, just a preschooler emergency. But they're very similar. Let me catch up here. What time is it? Yeah, very late. Sorry about that. Great White North, hello. Oh no, kaiju, we must find Godzilla. Hey everyone. A True Acolyte, hello. Good to see you. Vash, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well, Vash. You've made it to a few streams recently, and it's been nice to have you around. And Freaka 4 is here. Hello, Freaka 4. Can you guys hear me and see me and everything looks okay? Watching Mazin. Yeah, I just saw Mazin was doing Crystallis, right? Do we know? Is there like a definitive pronunciation for Crystallis? Is it Crystallis? Is it Crystallis? I always say Crystallis, but I feel like I might be wrong. The kaiju got me. Yeah, audio's good. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. Just running a wee bit late, as you know. So we are going to play Mega Kaiju Boom Ball. This is a new homebrew. Newish? I guess it's pretty new. Homebrew NES game. I guess I've had the ROM for a while because I backed the Kickstarter, and but I haven't played the ROM because I've been waiting for my physical cartridge to arrive. And lo, it is here, and it is in my NES right now. And I've got the manual here. It's a pretty hefty manual, actually. But I don't know if I need to see. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. I might need to refer to it. I don't know. Controls are pretty basic, I think. As you'll see, I have played the demo of this and kind of immediately loved the game, which is why I backed it for like one of the more deluxe versions of it. And you'll see it's kind of got some kind of Arkanoid-esque aspects to it and pinball aspects to it. Let's see here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Audio's rocking. Can see me. Excellent. Thank you. NES Homebrew time. Oh, this is not lined up properly. Hold on a second here. Boop, boop, boop. Gotta fix a few things. Don't mind me. There. That goes there. And I think the baby kaiju's okay where he is. Excellent. Sinestist, hello. Second billing in. Oh, you helped in the game. Second billing. James Dean? Brad Hammond? Brad. Okay, yeah, that is second billing. Because I think I know James. Or at least I've seen James in a stream before. Very, very cool. Excellent. Yeah, this is interesting because it's not on the title screen. It's just like stuck on this credit screen. Jordan Davis has I think done the music for 75% of the NES homebrew games that are out there right now. Very cool. So so we are kicking off the month of March. I'm streaming kaiju related games, kaiju themed games because I have written this book, Kaiju Gaga. It is a choose your own adventure junior about finding a baby kaiju and all the wacky antics that ensue. I have a live stream archived of me reading a little bit from the book. I'm doing a couple of events this week, actually for the rest of the month as well. So I decided to kind of recognize the occasion by streaming kaiju-themed games all month. And then we will return to our regularly scheduled programming, which I haven't actually scheduled yet, so it's not that regular. All right, I'm going to see if my arcade stick works for this. My Mega Kaiju Boom Ball themed arcade stick. I actually just took one of the stickers from my set and stuck it on my arcade stick here. I think. Let me see if I can reset this. There is no title screen. Where's the title screen? There's no title screen. It just has a ball and it says a game by. Pretty wild. Alrighty. Oh, thanks for the link to the stream there, Great White North. Hopefully my daughter will not interrupt us further. She had a little bathroom emergency. Got some water here, which is leaking. Hey, Elle. Yep. Oh, a homebrew. Yes. All right, so does this work? Yes, excellent. Oh, there's the title screen. Excellent. All right, let's take a look at the options real quick here. Version 1.1. I'm not sure if that's the current version of it or not. I mean, I guess it's probably the most recent one. Sometimes the ROMs get updated. Oh, and there's also a story here. Arcade stick-wise, I'm actually playing with, it's like a clone, a copy of the NES Advantage. This is the Retro Bit, what did they call this? The Retro Bit, something stick, power stick. And it was like a project of mine for several years that I just didn't get around to doing it. I swapped out the stock buttons with Sanwa and Senmitsu buttons, like a Sanwa stick and Senmitsu buttons. So now it's a pretty nice. The thing about the NES Advantages I never really liked is like the membranes and the buttons that kept getting stuck and sort of like the soft, kind of mushy joystick. So this is pretty nice. I've actually been enjoying playing some NES games with this arcade stick of late. I also have an 8BitDo arcade stick. Let's take a look at the options real quick here. So life, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can bump that up if I need to. Music, of course. Infinite ammo, credits. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. I think I'm okay. Clear progress. Yes, right. You unlock more levels as you play, and that's pretty neat. And I've got some bonus things that I haven't unlocked yet. Cool. Let's take a look at the story. They appeared out of nowhere to rampage across our cities, oceans, and homes. The kaiju, giant monsters from beyond our world. Right, game audio's okay? Okay. This game just looks really good. In response, Boom, Ballistic Operations and Occupation Military, has deployed its prototype bumper and ball weapon, an experimental system that promises to end the kaiju threat. Oh man, that looks cool. Okay. In this war, there are no winners, so Boom must make sure that the kaiju somehow lose first, and harder, whatever the cost. Can you eliminate the kaiju threat and discover a way to stop them for good? That's great. Mega Kaiju Boom Ball. Alright, we're going to get started. Like I said, I've played through the demo, which I think was like one level, and really had a lot of fun with it. I'm not sure how much harder the game gets, but we'll play it for a bit and see how it goes. Hope you're all doing well tonight. I have a book deadline. I've got another book to write, and I have less than a month to complete it. So I should not be streaming right now, but I am excited to get the chance to play a game. Going okay, J-Chip. How are you doing? Welcome. All right. So yes, you have to unlock. These are not unlocked yet. I don't think. I have to. It's like if I try to. Oh wait, really? Oh, hold on. I didn't really want to do that. I thought I had to unlock them all. Huh. Can I really just choose any one that I want? Oh, maybe they were only locked because of the demo? I don't know. Oh, good. I'm glad you're walking. They were locked in the demo. Okay. I thought they were going to be unlocked as you played. That's fine. We can just choose whatever we want then, I guess. Thank you, Synestist? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. All right, we'll just do the city, which I guess I did play in the demo already. Alrighty. As much as I like Arkanoid and Arkanoid type games, I would not say that I'm actually terribly good at them. So this would be really nice with like a slider. Like I always really wanted to get that the Valve joystick. Oh, I missed the thing. But it's freaking expensive. Sometimes I see good deals on it, but they're usually like, as is, and then I don't know if it's any good or not. How do I get some items? some power-ups. Anyway, I think this game just looks really, really nice. Like, I love the pixel art in this. The premise is very clever. The music, of course, is great. Oh, what? Oh, thank goodness it bounced off of a building. I don't have any lasers or anything like that, so I can't really do a heck of a lot. Now, every time an item falls, I'm in the wrong place for it. I guess I should stay under the ball. I still don't have... I guess I keep expecting things are going to fall. I guess maybe I just need to make sure I don't get hit by his fireballs, right? Maybe I should have looked at the manual. Okay, and then I have to get it into this thing, right? Oh, what? Oh, okay. Next area. It's just a very clever idea, I think. I'm not sure what those things are that I'm collecting. Oh, I have like a speed thing? I should probably take a look at the manual after this. Oh, there we go. Oh man, okay, right, these guys are helping me out. Oh, don't hit him though, he's helping you. So now I do have like a laser. Well, briefly I had a laser. I'm supposed to get it into that gate, I think. Sorry, I'll check the chat in a second, guys. So it looks like if I hold down the A button, I can get across the screen real fast. Oops. Oh, I see. And then this thing maybe boosts it up? Do I have to get it in there to boost myself back up to the next screen? Is that how that works? Okay, there we go. Alright, okay. Neat. Did that count as a life, or did I just drop down a screen? It looks like I just dropped down a screen. Nice. I don't know if there's like a thing that makes your pedal longer. I have to get used to getting across the screen faster. Oops. Alright. Okay, yeah, that thing does propel it up. Okay, great. Oops. Don't. Oh, no. Maybe I can pause real quick. Okay. The roads remind you of SimCity. Yeah. What's everyone been playing? Link to the Past, Mafia. I've been playing kind of for a very extended period of time. I've been playing Rastin, the arcade game. I've just been pausing to keep my progress because there's like unlimited continues as long as you keep feeding like tokens into it. And I've also been playing the Mysterious Castle of Murasame, or Mysterious Murasame Castle on the Famicom disk system, but on the Switch Online. Kind of working my way through that as well. And also limited continues. So. Mothra's such an enabler. You were playing RE9. You just platinumed it. The new one that just came out. Did you get it on the Switch 2? I heard it performed really well on the Switch 2. I was very surprised to see that because I mean I know the Switch 2 is like a new system, but I still tend to think of it as a bit like underpowered compared to the other consoles. And oopsie. Oh, so that was a hit point. Okay. It's been a while since I played the demo for this. But yeah, from all accounts, it performs very well. Probably if we get it, we probably get it on like PS5 or something like that. Though. So one of the reasons I was very enthusiastic about this game as well is obviously there's like quite a bit of replayability to it. So strategically, you might want to drop down because you can collect all these like power-ups. Oh no, okay. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I don't know if he resets, if that thing resets its health every time you leave the screen. That might be a problem, if so. Oh yeah, Mothra. Maybe you have to get rid of Mothra first. Because he's healing him. Play well enough to get rid of Mothra. Oops. Oh, seriously? Interesting strategies here. Yes. Okay. Oh, great. What just happened? Oh, he's got a freaking laser. That's what's happened. That's pretty cool. Oh, and I made it. Yes. All right. General, good job, pilot, and don't worry about the collateral damage. Those deaths are on the monsters, not us. Excellent. Alright, so that's got a little X on it now. I've cleared that one. Yay! Got the PS5 and Switch 2, so I'm going through it to see how different it will be. Let me stream the Switch 2 version. Nice. Cool, cool. It looks like it does look very good from what I've seen. Apparently it's just like the textures are maybe not as good on the other, on the Switch 2, but... That new Scott Pilgrim game also just came out. A bunch of games just came out. Scott Pilgrim EX just came out. I'm probably going to wait for the physical on that one. And I don't know. I guess I'm waiting to see what the different versions are like. I could get it on the Switch too. If it plays well on the Switch, I may just get that version just because I'm more likely to play it on that. But Yeah, it just came out like yesterday, or even today. It might have come out today. Great White North. Soundtracks online too. Amanaguchi. I don't know how to pronounce that. I guess we'll do the island now. This is a brand new stage to me. I've never played this one before. I did the city in the demo. So this screen reminds me a little bit of like the Blaster Master intro. All right. Oh, it's a little lizard. Little baby lizard. Uh-oh. Wait, that's a little lizard. Is it going to grow? It doesn't look like a big kaiju. Oops. Okay, it was just a baby lizard. What? Well, not all kaiju have to be gigantic, I suppose. I love that you just can just destroy the environment here. There we go. Oh, shoot. This is very cool. Let me pause here for a second here. Music pretty good. Yeah, agreed. Oops. Ow. I'm not entirely sure what all the different power-ups do. Is that pick up my speed? Is that what the up thing does? Some of those projectiles look like the ball. That's sneaky, too. Oh, it's on fire now. So this gives me a little bit of a Pinball Quest vibe as well, which I really want to finish at some point. Pinball Quest. Don't I have like one of the power-ups, does it let me hold the ball? I've got a few other kaiju games to play. Some of them are on PC, so I'm gonna either figure out if I want to stream them from my Steam Deck or my desktop is probably the easiest thing. Pause here. Oh, he looks all garbled. Is that intentional? Hey, Richard. Happy Kaiju Wednesday. Excellent. He moved successfully and did not get pepper sprayed. Was being pepper sprayed a risk you were taking? Cool. Well, hopefully you'll be able to relax and enjoy your new abode. think that might just be a different kind of enemy here. What? Oh, yes, okay. Another ape. Oh. Again, I'm not sure if health resets if you leave the screen or not. With the enemy's health. Oh, so actually, this game comes out on Steam like tomorrow. So if you like what you see and you don't have a NES hooked up, and I'm not sure if you could still get a physical copy of this anymore, but if you'd rather play this on like a modern console, then, or your PC rather, then you may be able to do that. You can wishlist it now, so you can do that while you're watching the stream, so you don't forget. And then you can buy it now, I guess, probably, and it'll be released tomorrow. Actually, can you buy it in advance? Possibly not. But, yeah, it's coming out, like, how's that for timing? Whoa, what happened there? Look at that. This is pretty neat. I love the, sort of the interactive environment that you have going on here. Oh, that block, no, did that block it? Okay. Anyway, it's been like a hot minute since I streamed a Homebrew NES game. Why is that ape sleeping up there? It's so cute. Is it just asleep? This is pretty zen, really. Here. Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition is out. Yeah, 30 years, huh? I think some people were complaining about the music in that game being messed up. Also, the Disney Afternoon Collection's out on the Switch and the Switch 2, which, you know, we've all been waiting for forever. I finally picked it up on Steam years ago when it was on sale, probably for like $6 or something like that, some ridiculously low price, because I have all the NES games, so I didn't really need the collection, right? And I still don't. I don't have Bonkers or Goof Troop, but I will pick up the physical Switch. Oh, can I hit those rocks? Wait, that's actually my ball. Okay, that's not a rock. I will pick up the Switch version for sure. Stage clear. Ape is still around. General, you're a hero pilot. That island would have sunk without you. What do you mean you caused the plant to rampage? Nonsense. And next time, no monsters left alive. Oh, so I left that one there. Okay. I wonder if you lose an achievement for that. Yeah, too many. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot happening. I finally got, I picked up Ninja Gaiden Rampage, or is it Ragebound on the Switch, because it was on sale, so I finally picked it up. I have no idea how that performs compared to other consoles. I suspect it's probably not as good, but Ninja Gaiden, especially a 2D pixel art Ninja Gaiden, feels like it belongs on a Nintendo system, at least to me, so I decided to pick that up. Who's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Psyduck. I don't know if you've seen my Analog Pocket. By the way, if you want an Analog Pocket and you don't have one already, they just went back into stock. Or They're available for pre-order on Analog's website now, so, and they'll be shipped in June. But I've got my Analog Pocket, and I decorated because I got the dandelions. It's orange, so I decorated it with Psyduck there, and then I also have a Psyduck in the back here. Psyduck stickers. This is this is Charlotte's Web, which I've been playing through a little bit. This is a I don't remember if Digital Eclipse worked on this, but they called it Pig of Persia because it's sort of like you're platforming as Wilbur. So anyway, I'm just kind of slowly working my way through that. Psyduck is too relatable. Yeah, you just noticed Gaga by the captions. Yeah, he's hanging out. He is hanging out. I'm doing my first school events on Friday. I still have some stuff to prepare for that, but I'm looking forward to that. And then I've got a bookstore event on Saturday, and then I've got another bookstore event 2 Saturdays after that, and another one beginning of April. And then what else? We're thinking about, we're trying to see if we can do something with Kaiju Brooklyn, which is an event happening at the end of May. And, the moon. I wonder if this level will have good moon music. It's a gelatin. I love these kaiju. Actually, these are giving me some good ideas for. I have to make some felt kaiju for this event I'm doing. It's going to be a build a kaiju workshop event for little kids. So that slows me down, or that slows the ball down, I guess. Oh, that's what the up must speed up the ball. The down slows the ball down. That makes sense. It doesn't seem like there's anything that increases the length of your paddle, though. Oh, you can hit the planes and send them careening into the blob. That's fantastic. That is great. So Orebody's made some great homebrew games. Oops. But this one, I think, must be my favorite so far. I mean, they're all good, I think, but this is just like shows a real, I think, evolution in skill and create. Well, they're always creative, but this is very good. Oops! Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. The plane smashed into the little catapult thing, or whatever they call that thing. This is very cool. Oh, okay. Just do. Oh, that's neat. I think I'm still waiting for the physical of the Trial of Carzoid, or did that come out yet? I can't even remember. I have to check. But that's also kind of got a little bit of a inspiration from like Pinball Quest and from Arkanoid. It's another sort of quest-based. I don't think I got my physical of that yet. It might still be shipping. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. I have a lot of homebrew games that have piled up while I've been busy streaming other things, and I could probably do like another long stretch of homebrew games that I have now a backlog. I have like a backlog of homebrew games. Can you imagine that? Like, did you ever think that would be possible? Like, homebrew games are such a rarity. You know, when I started getting back into this hobby, and now there's so many of them that they've added to my backlog of, you know, old NES games. Now I have like new NES games that I'm behind on already. Good problem to have. So I've got a lot of good homebrew games to play. So yeah, I'm not like great at these games, but ever since I was a kid playing Alleyway on Game Boy, that's probably my first introduction to stuff like Arkanoid. I've just had a real affection for these types of games, and I've been trying to learn to play like just pinball better, like video pinball. You know, I have a bunch of Switch pinball games. I'm really not good at pinball, but I'd like to improve. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Transformed. What? That's so cute. I didn't expect there to be like... It's like a little baby Ghidorah or something. Oh, okay, so it does reset. If you lose the screen, the enemy resets their health, it looks like. So don't do that. That's why these things are taking so long. Hey, Sklets, how you doing? Good evening. Do you want to get an Analog Pocket? Yeah, they're a little bit more expensive, I guess, because of like tariffs and stuff, but I really like it. Am I going to replay Godzilla? No, I'm not going to replay Godzilla. There is a Godzilla 2, is there not? Yeah, there's just, yes, quality has gone up and not just the quantity, for sure. It's gotten to the point, like, I was already getting to the point where I needed to limit the number of games that I backed physically. I think I did get Trial of Carzoid physical, I just haven't played it yet. It's like sitting here waiting for me to stream it, I think. I think I recall getting it. Yeah, I think I recall getting it. I can actually check to see if it's up there. No, I can't check because I've rearranged my shelves. I think I got Trials of Carzoid already, so I need to stream that. Why? No. I lost track of where I was. So I had to limit like the physical cartridges that I buy because it's $60 or $70 a pop, sometimes more, especially with like shipping and whatnot. I can't buy every new homebrew game that's coming out anymore. Like, you know, I'm not just getting them to collect them. I'm also getting them because I want to play them. And you know, they're now commanding the same prices, you know, some AAA titles. Not that AAA games are all that great, but it's just, you know, there's a lot of games I can get for that amount of money, especially if I'm buying digital games. So I have to be very selective now, and I'm pretty much, if it's a platformer that looks really good, because platformers are my favorite NES games, if it's a platformer that looks really good, then I will support it. Or if it's like a really kind of rich looking sort of like RPG or something quirky, like unusual and underrepresented on the console, like this, or like Gunhawk, which was a Zapper game. There's so few Zapper games on the NES, so there's like certain criteria that I go through when I'm trying to decide if I'm going to buy like a physical version of a game. But I also have an EverDrive, and so I emulate, I can run a lot of homebrew games off of the EverDrive on my NES. And so typically, if I'm not buying a physical version of it, I will at least back, the ROM if it's available, because that's usually like $10 to $15, and that seems reasonable for a ROM, So it's a matter of, do I need to own a physical copy of this? And even if I'm getting a physical copy, do I need it to be boxed? Because sometimes they have different tiers, So it's not every game that I get boxed anymore either. And then there's like developers that I now know, who I consider friends, or people who I know they're going to do quality work, and I want to support them. Kevin Hanley, K-Han Games, is working on Beyond the Pins 2. I have the Beyond the Pins, the first game that he did with Bo and Sogos Productions, and I'm excited, and I'm backing that. I always back a Kevin Hanley game, no questions asked, So there's certain criteria. There's too many games coming out now, and sometimes there's like so many coming that I can't even really keep track of them anymore. So I hope that if I'm not paying attention to the Kickstarter, that they'll be available later on. A lot of them are getting released on the Switch or Steam or something. So there's like options. It's a pretty rich area these days of development. It's a good time to be an NES and an indie game fan, I think. So. Actually, like right now, the NES maker Bite Off is open for submissions. So people are coming up with games, short games usually, or demos. And I wish I had time to put a game together. Pause here. My drowning in deadlines. I have the one deadline, Richard, and I am drowning in that. Hey, Puke7. Oh, hello. Yeah, we've got Orange Island coming out soon. Puke7's working on. Guntner I picked up because that was an unusual and very cool game. Should be working on your Bite Off entry now instead of here. Well, I appreciate you being here. It's always very cool to have developers and co-developers. Oh, there's a tornado. Great. Hanging out on these streams when I'm playing these games. Oh no. Okay. It's extra fun. Sorry if I'm not playing this well, but I'm enjoying it. So. Oh man, I've got a bunch of those now. They don't all carry over though. Just gonna zap you a few times while I can. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. I love that you can knock those airplanes into it though. If I but had a little bit more skill. Oh geez, okay. Well, that reset now. Oh, you can stop the tornado. That's great. Pause it or something. Or maybe it just got stuck in the environment. Yeah, I think it's just hanging out over there. That's funny. I want to send an airplane into it. Oh no! Curses. Showing off NES Maker to your class. Oh, cool. Is that the thing written by the people who made NES Maker? Bite Off, yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, this is an NES Maker game. I didn't realize there was a module for this type of game, but it seems like there's a lot of custom code going on here, right? I'm imagining. How far back did I get shoved? What's going on here? Did I fall? Oh, because I died? Did I get kicked all the way to the bottom level? That was my first death. Oh, you must, and then you have to work your way all the way back up to the top. That's amazing. Don't let the tornado touch you, I guess. Did it kill me instantly? Was that what that was? Was like a one hit death? Or was I already weakened? I think that thing's bad news. This game is not a walk in the park, that's for sure. Problem is, when you're trying to avoid that tornado, then you can't get back over to the ball. Okay, good. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I thought I was going to get stuck on the environment again. This is quite elaborate. Shoot. Oh no. And that just resets it again, right? Not good. Oh man. Okay. This is tricky. The tornado is very tricky. Yes. Alright, that was pretty neat. Big fan of NES Maker, not something overused, but happy it exists. Yeah, I have it. I own it. I keep thinking I'll do something with it. I either want to do something with that or Jibu Studio. A flawless victory pilot. Well, I wouldn't call it flawless. Releasing the second beast. Brilliant strategy. The base itself, obliterated. But it's fine. That's what post-war reconstruction contracts are for. These are funny. That Master Sprite is so cuddly. Yeah. Thank you for the GG. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Grandma North. Alrighty. That's funny. This one's just called Crisis. Is that like, is that static? I'm not sure. Am I going to MGC this year? No. No. I wish. There was a chance that my publisher was going to send me to PAX East, but that fell through. So maybe another time. Ooh, this is cool. It's got some weathers happening here. This is just like the last week in New York. Yeah, I'd like to go to a gaming convention at some point. It's a little bit hard to justify the travel as just a fan. I would like to go back to MagFest at some point. That's a little bit closer to me. Too many games. I should probably try to make it to that at some point. I've tried a few times, and something has always come up. But yeah, if I could get to something in Midwest at some point, I would be delighted. There's a lot of people I want to meet, like homebrew devs and streamers and online friends. If I could get some time. That's so cute. Is that like a tiger mouse? It's like a saber-toothed tiger mouse. Oh, slow down. A little bit of slow down there. Yeah, there are not there are not a lot of games like this on the NES or the Famicom, so that was definitely a reason to support it. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's a problem. What did I just do? Did I just soft lock this? Is there a way to not do that? Oh wow. Okay, that's not great. Class, we were talking Metal Slater Glory and how annoying making visual novels on the NES was. You linked my stream for class from forever ago. Nice. You'll send me to PAX East. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset this, I think, possibly. Too many games, a lot of fun too. Yeah, I've been meaning to go, and something like I have family in Philly, so I've always meant to just go. It's also like now it's at the point of going to a convention to buy more games. It's also interesting when you pause it. I guess it's because of the text like on the screen, like the number of hearts disappears. So that's interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to reset this. Okay, well we found something bad. There's no way to like soft. Oh, okay, great. You can actually soft reset by hitting select. So that's good to know. So clearly it was designed. I guess it's not really a bug if there's a way to unlock it. So clearly that was expected behavior, or it's entirely possible that you could get yourself into a situation like that. So that's good. I'm glad they built that into it. Well done, guys. That kind of looks like a Pokemon, actually. So wait, was it J-Chip you asked me what my favorite Pokemon is? What's your favorite Pokemon? Everyone, sound off. Who's your favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon? Are you guys excited about the new Pokemon games that are coming out? My son wants to get Pokemon Pokopia, which I'm not opposed to, as long as he's buying. I'm not going to play that anytime soon. I have picked up Animal Crossing again a little bit, but... Who's that Pokemon? There's also, I know they just released like Red Leaf, Green Leaf and Red something. Those old school Pokemon games on the Switch, but not in the NES Classics. Like you have to pay for them, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. If I want to play those games, the only classic like old school Pokemon game, actually one of the very few Pokemon games I've played, period, of that type of gameplay is Pokemon Yellow, which I picked up when I got my Game Boy Color, my Pokemon Game Boy Color back in the day, which I still have. I have to fix the sound on it, but it still works. It's still in good shape, aside from I dropped it on the subway platform one day in New York, and the sound stopped working. It still works with the headphones, kind of, but not with the speaker, so I have to replace the speaker. I bought a replacement speaker, I just haven't done it. But I've played a little bit of some of the other Pokemon games over the years, but never stuck with anything. I've played some Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap. I just tend to not go with them too much. I have a Pokemon N64 as well that my friend bought me, which is still good and works. In fact, it's what I stream on when I play N64 games. I still have the box for it too, so not that I'm ever going to sell it, but I recognize that it is a coveted item for some people. All these boss fights are very different, which is nice. all these levels are very different. Looks like a big frozen Lakitu. Whoa, what the? Oops. I just got distracted because there was a flying thing. For sure wasn't expecting a big flying thing. A lot to keep track of in this game. I like it though. Yeah. Kind of want an N64 classic to come out. That would be pretty neat. Those damn kaiju are everywhere, aren't they? Keep up the good work and warm up. Science Outpost. What has science ever done for the world? What has science ever done for the world? Bop into the sound. Traffic. Hey Cap, how you doing? My favorite Pokemon is Dragonite. Dragonite's pretty cool. Being petty about the new games. Never got into Pokemon stuff technically with Psyduck. Yep. Hey Adam. I'm doing pretty well. Have an algebra did a fun stream of a Homebrew Game Boy game called Maiden of the Dark, which looks pretty fun. I tried to see if there was a ROM available for sale today, but I didn't see one, so I don't know if it's going to be available if it's only physical only. Okay. See, can I access Crisis? No. Okay, so you unlock Crisis after you do the other ones. This is kind of like a Mega Man screen there. The static kind of made me think that was locked. So we'll just go to Ocean now, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Ooh, fun music. I like this water here. I like that there are also there are people helping you. Oh, if you drop down here, then you lose a life. No, it just resets the screen. It looks like it's pretty forgiving. I wouldn't say this is super hard. I don't know if there's like a hard mode or what, but I don't think it needs to be hard. Oh no, that counts as a death. Okay, I did lose a life there. Great. Well, never mind what I was saying about hard mode. This is, if you die on that first screen, then you don't drop down to another level. You just lose your ball. Protect this area here. Actually, I guess that's a good point. I don't need to be on the sides to redirect it because it will bounce there. I need to stay in the middle to keep it from falling down here. Yeah, I'm not very good at these sorts of games. Had been playing a little bit of Kirby pinball on the Game Boy because I got the Japanese cartridge of it, and again, I'm not good at these, but I do enjoy it. I do have to direct it over here. There we go. I like this soundtrack on this level. These sprites are great. These kaiju sprites are great. Oh shoot. Okay. imagine it was pretty complicated to program this, like all the different physics. There's definitely enough of a threat of like losing progress by like dropping down beyond just losing a life. So every time you hit those things, it shoots over. That's very clever. Yeah, this is really well done. Oh, no. That resets my progress, I think. The game isn't too hard. PCs will die instantly. Yeah. Tried it on the GameCube. Game Boy Player was much faster. The game doesn't run as well on Super Game Boy. Interesting. I wonder how it does on the Super Game Boy 2. Only available on physical cart. Hydrate. NES games were an art to make good ones. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we'll continue. That's fine. So this is my first game over, I guess. That's okay. Oh, boy. Alright, let's do this again. I'll probably stream until about midnight. Either I have something to work on tonight, or I will go to bed and get up early again. I've been trying to get myself back into an early morning routine. Just dang it. This stage is the one that really takes a bunch of my lives if I'm not careful here. Just because if I stay up late, I'm often not in the best mindset to write. But probably as my deadline gets closer, I will be up late writing. And actually, the late night writing sessions, worked pretty well in my favor for the Five Nights at Freddy's book, because I ended up writing some really, really goofy things that I might not have otherwise. Been finding it maybe a little bit better to go to bed a little bit earlier and just wake up at like 5. Problem is sometimes I can't predict like when the kids are going to get up, at least when the duckling is going to get up, because like one night or one morning earlier this week I was planning to get up at 5 and she woke up at 4:45, and so then I had to kind of like soothe her back to sleep. I ended up like reading because I've got a couple of things I have to read this week. Oh, dang it! I'm not sure what those green things are on this ship. Are those people? Are they like bowing to me? really like these kaiju designs. So I have to design some, like I was saying, I have to design some felt kaiju shapes for this workshop where kids are going to get to choose like different kaiju body parts to assemble. And I think I may just take some of the ones from this game, like make some big flying thing, big fly wings. Kind of fun. Maybe make one with like bat wings. Whoa! Look at that. That was pretty neat. If I were better, I'd be able to better steer these things more consistently. I just have to remember when that thing's about to shoot at me. Oh, those things hit it? Are those? I thought those were boats, but I think those might be missiles. No, maybe they're like little boats. I don't know. Hard to say. This might be my favorite music track so far. Oh, shoot. Missed it. I think there are boats. You have a saved counter, but I might have missed what that's about. Huh. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Alright, I'm probably going to restart again. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if you can get more lives. Hey, Lit. How you doing? Oh yeah, I see saved 1 out of 6. Okay, so if they make it all the way across the screen, it count as saved. That's kind of neat. That's a neat thing to have to keep track of as well, like another challenge to unlock. But some of them hit the kaiju on the way over, and then they die. So that one's making it across 4 or 6. Okay, neat. That's cool. Lots of oh no, nuts. And just resets again. Okay. Lots of the different depth to this. I have to say fave Pokemon and or Kaiju. It's the rules. Yes, that's true. And Captain Algebra, what's your favorite Pokemon or Kaiju? Like whatever those green things on the ship were, I just blew them up. I don't know what they are exactly. So now the saves counter reset as well. It's kind of a, I think that's a fair penalty, but definitely adds to the difficulty. Leaving the screen resets the encounter like that. And then dropping down off of this screen will kill me. Lose a ball. Nope, that one died. Okay. Nope, that one didn't make it either. This is a bummer. Fun thing about this is, like, even if you're just trying to prevent the thing from falling off the screen, like, it requires constant focus. And someone didn't make it. 5 out of 6. I wonder what happens if you save them all. Nope, that one didn't make it. Sorry. And there's just always something happening, so it's sort of like a controlled chaos in a way, you know. Oh, that one might make it. Yes. Save 6 out of 6. I guess it's just for, like, bragging points or something. It doesn't look like you can save any more of them. Or maybe you have to save 6 of them in order to progress the stage? What's going on there? Did you see that funny little lobster guy? He's cute. It's like a rainbow lobster. That thing. That guy's so cute. He's like an ant lobster thing. We should definitely make a giant ant kaiju. Boom. Save 6 to progress seems to be the case. I love Zoidberg. Zoidberg! I can't do a good Zoidberg. Sklets can. That last boat at the last doe to burn on it, no pressure. Hey, Chum Nasty. Good to see you, Richard. I guess Charizard, Captain Algebra says reluctantly. Thinking back on one of the few Pokemon he can remember. I guess, you know, whatchamacallit, Bulbasaur. I actually really like Squirtle. Psyduck and Squirtle are my favorites. I like Pikachu as well, but everybody likes Pikachu. Oh no. Whoopsie. Getting this back over there is gonna be kind of tricky. Oh no. That tricky. I just have to aim it. Oh, what? There are definitely people on that boat. Why is that happening? Are they people? They're green, it looks like, and I accidentally killed them before. Alright, I have to hit this and get over here. There we go. I can learn from my mistakes. Eventually. Well, as I was saying, this game is going to drop on Steam tomorrow, and I really hope that it's successful. I hope lots of people pick this game up. Bugs! I hate bugs. Squish them, squash them, mash them, blast them. So what if a few civvy boats sunk? Focus on the big picture, pilot. The only good bug is a dead bug. Alrighty, we are making progress. Go to Volcano, maybe? We're just working our way through here in order. So who made this again? Also, I was at a protest today and lived. Oh, that's what you were talking about, the pepper spray. This was made by Orebody. John Vanderhoven. Yeah, like I said, he's made a lot of like diverse, interesting games. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I like this stage. This color palette is pleasing to me. I do like volcanoes, and I bet some volcano is going to erupt at some point, right? I think you could call it false advertising if a volcano does not erupt. If you have a stage called Volcano and it doesn't erupt, then what are you even doing? This is good music too. Oops, it's close. He disappeared off the bottom of the screen. Alright, hold on. The stage is under Yellowstone right now with Mr. House Hippo. One of these little lizard guys. Has anybody seen Monarch yet? It's like a Godzilla adjacent series on, I guess, is it on Apple TV? I need to watch that. When my deadline's over, I'm going to catch up on some TV shows, is what I always say, except I think I don't have any like imminent other deadlines after this, so I will actually have the time to watch some shows. You want to check it out? And if anybody hasn't seen Godzilla minus Zero yet, you need to check that out. It's great. Do I have to break these blocks at the top here to escape? Is that what's happening? Nope. I'm not sure how to progress out of there. Uh-oh. just have to destroy that volcano. Looks like when you start a stage over again, your lives reset too, which is nice. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Do I just have to kill a certain number of those lizards? Oops. We've seen as an F Monarch as well. They got name brand King Kong. Wait, did they? King Kong is in it? It's pretty neat. I'm actually behind. I haven't seen the last Godzilla King Kong movie, or maybe it's the last two. You know, on my list. Yeah, when I was working on Kaiju Gaga, I was watching and reading about kaiju and playing some games, and unfortunately I just didn't have a lot of time, so I didn't get to do as much research as I normally would for something. And I'm kind of dealing with the same thing with my current deadline, in that there's like stuff that I want to read and research, and I'm just going to have to do some of it on the fly. Sometimes the deadlines are just too close. For a second here. The switches look really shady. King Kong and Godzilla made it into the spin-off show. I'm struggling to come up with a magma pun. I like the last one a lot, really over the top. Like the last episode? Or the last movie. Oh, the last King Kong and Godzilla movie. Yeah, I mean, they're all sort of like over the top, right? Like, but it kind of works. Like, what? It's kind of like, it's sort of with Batman and Superman, right? Everyone just wanted to see Batman and Superman on the screen together, and what we got was a little disappointing. But it's still kind of cool when you see that those two characters interacting with each other. And the same thing with, oh, maybe I have to hit this. Is that a lever? What is that? I think I'm hitting it. Is it a lever? I don't know. No, I think those are just background things. No, it's a lever. Oh, you have to trigger these levers. That's very clever. How do I trigger the other one? Okay, I'm gonna hit the other lever. Yeah. No. How do I do that? Do you have to hit a certain number of times to trigger it? No. I have to hit it at a certain angle? Huh. Not sure. I think you probably have to hit it at a certain angle. Oh, okay, or not. I don't know. Oh, another thing. Have I ever heard of Gojira? Yeah. Yeah. Hey Razor, the Martha scene was iconic for the wrong reasons, but I love that it exists. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame because there's so many things that are like they seem like such parody, but they were actually like part of it. I'll say this. I watched which one did I watch? I think I watched the long, like, was it the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League? Like the black and white one. It's like 4 hours or something. And a lot of it's terrible, but it was not as bad as I was expecting. Some of it was okay. And I haven't seen the Joss Whedon version of it, but boy, I really don't like their Flash, like the way they handle the Flash at all. Like, that character just seems wrong to me. The actor seems wrong to me. It's just not a good time. But I really like the Flash TV show. So that's kind of a high bar. I just saw the trailer. Did you guys see the trailer for Lanterns? They just released it today. I guess it's coming to HBO Max in August. And Green Lanterns are okay. Like I like them well enough, in stories when I see them, but I didn't expect I would like seek out Green Lantern as a show. But then I saw the trailer, and the trailer is excellent. And Kyle Chandler is on the show, and he's just one of my favorite actors. Like I've liked him since his show Early Edition, which I don't know if you've ever seen it, but his character receives tomorrow's newspaper today, and so he uses it to try to avert disasters or save lives and whatnot. But it's really hard to like convince people that something bad is going to happen. I'm speaking of something bad about to happen. And he just plays it. He's a really nice guy, like a little bit sarcastic, and kind of a reluctant hero, but he's just like a really good-hearted guy. And then I really like him on Friday Night Lights. And I always thought Kyle Chandler, would have made a good Superman. Maybe not a good Superman, but an excellent Clark Kent. Or some other superhero. So I'm really glad to see him in Lanterns. He is playing Hal Jordan, which is pretty neat. He's kind of playing him as a bit of a jerk, as you do. Yeah, the show looks pretty good. Kind of a gritty superhero drama. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm liking what James Gunn is doing with the DC universe these days, and I hope it doesn't all get muddled up with acquisitions by Paramount Plus. Or Paramount, I guess. So they could probably come in and start messing everything up. I'm kind of hoping that merger or acquisition doesn't go through, but for lots of reasons. Can't attack him directly. Yeah, there's a little bit of strategy involved with some of these stages. I guess I can hit him when he comes down. Nope. Yay! Which Flash TV show? The one from the 90s? No, the one on the CW. Can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen, right, pilot? Well, didn't know who they were messing with. If you ask me, the place looks better now. Quiet. Hold on here. If I had to explain novel symbolism to some freshmen, what would I do? I had a student who hadn't seen Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or The Matrix, and I was stumped. Novel symbolism. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or The Matrix. In terms of like, how would you describe it to somebody who hasn't had those like kind of cult touchstones? Symbolism. Have they seen 2001: A Space Odyssey? That's kind of one of the things that my English teacher in the 10th grade showed the class, 2001: A Space Odyssey, to teach us about symbolism and themes and things like that in stories. Still disappointed to get Keaton back. That was your first Flash media. I had fun. I didn't like the way that his character was presented as kind of like a skeezy, geeky, kind of pervy guy. I don't know. I haven't seen Lantern's trailer yet. Is it being shown by Lindelof? I don't know anything about it, really. But, Lindelof has done some okay stuff. Miss Jon Stewart, my favorite Green Lantern. Yeah, I liked Jon Stewart on the Justice League cartoon. It is about Jon Stewart, I believe, Lanterns. Yeah. Going through Stargate Atlantis. Oh, Stargate Atlantis. And Aquaman was a better actor in it. haven't seen a DC show in a long time. I've stopped for a long time because I just got sidetracked, and then for a little while when my daughter was born, like a few years ago, I was trying to get my way, make more progress through the CW, like the Arrowverse. But there's so many episodes. I have printed out a list of all the episodes and the order you're supposed to watch them in, because you're going across like 4 or 5 different shows, and there's a little bit of shared continuity, and some of it feels like work. But when it's good, and I don't enjoy every show on the same level, but I do enjoy it for the most part, and I do want to finish watching it, hopefully before it all like leaves Netflix, whenever that's going to happen. But it's a lot of stuff. I just don't have, and so I took a break from it as well. It's just there's a lot of, so you can't go up and down with this. You have to go left to right. CW Flash was my jam. The thing that was great about the CW Flash, and then also Supergirl when that came out, and that started out on CBS and then moved to the CW, is that they're very clearly like Superman fans, like, and specifically Richard Donner Superman fans, like the Christopher Reeve Superman films. They were going for that vibe. They were making lots of references to those films, especially Supergirl. Lots of like homages and Easter eggs and things like that. So they clearly were using that as kind of a, and then you have like the Superman and Lois show, and Superman's character on Supergirl, and he's very clearly, he's doing his own thing, but he has that same Christopher Reeve, like nerdy Clark. They were going for that kind of an aesthetic, I think, and they did some really good crossover episodes. I was really glad to see Brandon Routh come back as Superman as well. 90s X-Men is also a jam. True. I'm still working my way. I fell out of watching it, but there's that new X-Men show that's like X-Men 97 or something. That's just done the same style, but continuing the story. And they didn't do an animated Spider-Man show, but there is a comic book series that I believe is picking up from where the 90s Spider-Man was done. Those, I know more about Marvel comics. I mean, obviously, you have the Marvel Cinematic Universe now, but I know more about Marvel and DC, I guess, from the cartoons that I watched. Like an Optimistic Superman, yeah. The Death Ray comic in class. I don't think I've read Death Ray. Too many evil Supermans, not enough good ones. Alright, we're gonna go to the stadium. Looks like we're playing it. There was not, in fact, an exploding, like a... Wait a second, what's going on? Is that locked? Is the stadium locked? Why would that be locked? So I can go to depth, but I can't go to soccer? That's weird. Oh, look at this. Is that vortex going to swallow the ball? Huh. I wonder. This is cute. I really like these levels, like the designs. There's so much stuff going on. There's a lot of character to the stages themselves, which is really nice. Oops. No, that's my bad. Oh, there's like a jellyfish thing. Love how cheesy it is. I haven't earned stadium privileges. FIFA is deadlier than any oceans or volcanoes. Oh, no rejection letter yet? I've been checking at least kind of daily, see how it goes. We'll see. Oh, man. Yeah. When I get past this novel deadline, if I have some time, I'm thinking I may try to write some more short stories. I've had a few ideas kicking around. That jellyfish is firing smaller jellyfish at me. It's full of tinier jellyfish. Side note, if you're into Metroidvania games and you also like Jeremy Parish's work, he's got a new book out as of yesterday. Oh, that guy's back. Called Metroidvania. What the? Oh, what? It's teleporting. That's nice. This is very pinball. This one's very pinball. That's cool. That's very clever. I was like, can I send projectiles through the portals? Seems like not. Oops. Oh, you can send the ship up to attack it. That's cool. Boom. I've been reading Jeremy Parish's 3-part NES series. Yeah, the coffee table books, right? I had those pre-ordered for a while, and then I kind of thought better of it. Like, they're very expensive, and as much as I kind of wanted... Also, hi, Joel. As much as I kind of wanted them, I just, like, I have to choose which homebrew games I get. I have to kind of choose, expensive, like, art books that I get. I wanted more... I want more content from the books, like, more... text and information and stuff, and so as much as a coffee table book would look nice and I'd be happy to page through it, I tend to not get a lot of joy out of coffee table books where you're just kind of like looking at pictures. So you decide to name the lobster Philippe. Oh, you going, GW? Take care, man. You're streaming Journey Silius on Thursday, right? Have to work early in the morning. Okay, cool. Thank you kindly. That's funny. Just meowed into the mic and made my sound effects. There's a game on Jackbox that's kind of like that. Like you're playing and whoa, what's this guy? Uh-oh. You're playing and you record sound effects and then they get played back for everyone else to hear. Pretty cute. Kind of giving me some Ganon vibes. What is it anyway? Like some kind of boar cat? Still confused as to why the stadium was locked. Oh, stage clear. Nice. How did I destroy him? Did I blow up an urn or something? Pilot, you closed the portals. No, I don't want to hear about smashed sea ruins, toxic waste, or average nukes. Blame our enemies. Rest easy. The radiation will only last a few decades. Alright, so can I do the stadium now? What? That's reasonable. It's pretty unusual for me to spend that much on a gaming adjacent collectible. Those 3 books plus the Game Console 2.0, which was actually a book. I've seen that one. I haven't picked that one up yet, though. I've been getting a bunch of things from Bitmap Books. Like, I have the Run and Gun book. I have, like, Video Game of the Year. There's a really cool game. There's a really cool book that was, I think, from Fangamer. If you're into speedruns, like if you like watching speedrunning, or like I'm not a speedrunner, but I'm fascinated by the topic of it. There's a book called Speedrunning Science, which is really neat that I've been reading through. It's basically a textbook. It is formatted like a textbook on speedrunning, and it's very good. Really digging this game. Takes a genre I've always found boring and makes it exciting. Yeah. Also check out Trials of Carzoid, which I haven't streamed yet. I might have done a demo. I don't know if I streamed a demo of it or not, but Trial of Carzoid, I plan to stream that at some point. It was actually a gift, Joel. Yeah, I've got a lot of gaming books. And can I do Crisis now? Okay, I can do Crisis now. Then when do I do soccer after this? Stadium via versus mode. Oh, interesting. That could be. Crisis, is it just... Oh, there's some tentacles going on here. Oh, is this just a boss fight? Is this a final boss fight? Is this... Oh, this must be Cthulhu. There's a Cthulhu... I got a Cthulhu trading card with this game. So that must be what's going on here. This is cute. I really like the, did you see that, like, the shine on the top of his head? The sprite work in this is great. Really enjoying that. Now, there are some unlockables that I saw on that option screen, so if we finish this, we'll see what Stadium's all about, and then we'll see... Oh, maybe Stadium's for those other games? I don't know. Well, we'll see. I have the manual. I just, for some reason, didn't read it because I guess I thought the gameplay was going to be basic enough that I would be able to grasp it, but clearly I'm missing some things, so... Oops. It looks like that counted, though. Oh my gosh, what? 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 This is really cool. That was really neat. I guess we're above the planet now. Wow, that was neat. So then, are we gonna go to space after that? Oh, there are more portals. Okay. Also, I have that EGM compendium coming soon. The collection of all the well, it's sort of like a history of Electronic Gaming Monthly. All right, so now we're gonna go farther up now. That's very clever. This stage is very tricky looking. Two out of 4. Oh, I have to hit those other rocks, I think, to trigger them. Huh. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not quite sure how to get them over there. Oops, I was not paying attention to that. And the ball is not doing the trajectory I need. It's just stuck in this track. It's not coming back down here. I wonder if I need to... Is there anything I can do? Do I need to reset the stage? Because I don't think this is gonna change the pattern at all. Or can I just get through it by killing him? Or hitting him enough times? Those might just be bonus things. They may not be required. I might be able to progress here. I think the up button the up icon must speed up your paddle, and the down arrow must slow down the ball. Something like that. Yeah, that ball is just staying on the same trajectory, so if I have to, but I am doing damage to him, so hopefully those are just optional. I don't know how to... it's just stuck on that trajectory. Geometry has betrayed me. It's a DVD screensaver logo. Is that Cthulhu, or worse, it's just biblically accurate Lovecraft? Yeah. So if I hit select, I will reset the stage because I soft locked myself earlier. But I don't know if it's required to trigger those other boxes or if I can progress just by hitting him, because he's taking damage. So that seems to suggest that I could probably just keep doing this and maybe eventually I'll progress. The 2 out of 4 though suggest that perhaps those are requirements in order to move forward. So I might reset. I don't think you lose a life by resetting it. Alright, I'm gonna reset it. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. I did not lose a life by doing that. I also don't really know how to trigger them. Do I just hit them? Alright, I hit that one. I don't know how to hit that top one, though. I guess I have to hit it from above? Like, I have to angle it? That's a tricky one to hit. That one I got, okay. And this one I should be able to get. Yes. Now I just have to figure out. Whoopsie. Just have to figure out how to get this trajectory such that it'll bounce. Okay, I have to hit it at a very steep angle. Yes, like that. Okay. So, oh no. Now I have to redo it again. Oh no. Okay, so it advances now. No, it doesn't. I have to do that again. Okay, great. Ooh, I got that one. That was a tricky one. That one, and I messed it up again. Brilliant. I don't know if you guys have heard the sad news about Bruce Campbell having cancer. Not a lot of details. He posted a very classy message about why he's kind of got to step away from some conventions and things like that he'd planned. It is a treatable cancer, but not a curable cancer, and that really bums me out because I love Bruce Campbell. I don't need to hit this at an angle to hit that. That's not going to do it. trajectory going here? Super not that. This one's tricky. Probably I should go for that one first, honestly, because it's so hard to get this right trajectory here. Definitely heard that. Would love to get his autograph before he goes. Yeah, has Cthulhu always been a kaiju? Oh, hey, Jim. Yeah, I've got a couple of Bruce Campbell books signed. And meeting him was fantastic. A couple of his events. Seeing him in person was fantastic at a couple of his events. Alright, so I'm going to try to... No, messed that one up, okay. Boo. It's a very tricky one to hit. Weird trajectory again. Yeah, that's not coming back down here, is it? So, you know what would be nice, I guess, is if the ball were to ricochet off of Cthulhu to change the trajectory. I think that would be helpful, probably. Oops, I thought that was going to be... Yes. Okay, good. Oh, so close. Almost. No. Last Super Sim's always the hardest. That's why they leave it in the milk. What? They do have 1% milk, though, don't they? And they're skim. Physics. This doesn't look good. Again, I don't think the trajectory is going to send it back down to me. Yeah, that's not good. It's just never gonna bounce back down. Okay, gotta redo that. that's why we have a reset option. The problem is Cthulhu Con doesn't have a collision box. Yes. Hey, Mazin. Yeah, nice. How did Crystallis go? Am I a fan of the Cthulhu mythos? Yes and no. I like the idea of it a lot. I like it when it appears in fiction, but I don't always necessarily like Lovecraft's work itself. My favorites of his stories are not necessarily the ones that deal with the old ones. I like, one of my favorite ones is about this guy who like gets revenge on the guy who like murdered him by like he turns into a fly or something and then torments the guy. Pretty weird. Lovecraft was also one of those problematic kind of racist authors, which makes it a little bit difficult to enjoy his work, but he definitely had a very large, left a large imprint on the field. I mean, there was a whole award named after him for a while. But yeah, I like the idea of Cthulhu. I like, there's a really good Real Ghostbusters episode written by J. Michael Straczynski called Collect Call of Cthulhu, which is pretty terrific. I've been reading, I had been reading a Choose Your Own Adventure book that's like kind of based on his work as well, called At the Mountains of Madness. And that's been pretty good. So, alright, so I hit him. I've got 4 of those things triggered. Right? So now what? Now does he not take enough damage unless you trigger those things? So, can we progress soon? Yes. Okay, good. That was protracted. Alright. Yes, it does look a bit like... Ooh, hold on. Gotta pause there for a second. His face is gone. You finished the game. Nice. Tsetse Fly, yes. That's right. That was a weird story, and I really liked it. GG, Mazin Power. It's a collection of Lovecraft's fix-ups where he rewrote short stories by other authors and often changed 90% of them. Some were more adventure sci-fi, and he did pretty well in that genre. That's kind of cool. Sounds really interesting. Have to check that one out. Yeah, look at this. Alright. The top of his head pops off. That's great. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, shoot. Don't touch those tentacles. Okay. And you're bouncing off of planets? That's excellent. And he's shooting tinier Cthulhus at you. There's freaking comets flying all over the place. This is great. Looks like the bottom of the screen, you can't fall off the edge of the universe. So... I don't have to worry about blocking it. I just have to avoid these tentacles. And the fireballs. And, like, other calamities. This is really a cool, you're right, it's a really cool final boss form. Oh, I just hit the moon! I'm playing as the moon now. What? That is bananas awesome. That is great. I am delighted by this. Okay, guys, you need to pick up this game. It is on Steam tomorrow. I don't know if you can get this physical on NES anymore. You can still, I think, buy the ROM. And probably, actually, I don't know how they're packaged on Steam, but it's entirely possible that if you buy it on Steam, you can also get the ROM. This is really good. Look at the top of his head bouncing off. I love it. I love it. It might just be because of the collision, like the crash effect, and the way that his sprite is built, because his face is clearly a separate like that is the hitbox, his face. And then that's probably all just background tiles, but it's still pretty darn good. You don't really get many power-ups in here, it looks like, so I can't like fire at him. I do need to have a better trajectory so that I can actually hit him in the face though. Yeah, there we go. Yes. That was pretty good. You did it! You sent those cosmic horrors back to hell. Why so glum? At what cost? Who cares? We won. What's a few broken eggs or cities along the way? Okay, you did us proud, pilot, and I want you to wear this victory like a badge of honor. It's all because of you. Is this a, did I win? You're welcome, Azin. In terms of his problematic attitude, it seemed like he was starting to re-examine it, but he passed away. So I feel like there was maybe a good person in there who didn't get a chance to finish growing. And to that point, Joel, like, it really was like a different time. Like, you can't excuse the behavior, but even like someone like Roald Dahl, who I still love his work, like, it was so much more acceptable in part of society to be racist back then, unfortunately. So yeah, I cut them some slack. But for me, Lovecraft is more like I enjoy the stories, but I'm not as into the old one's mythos as I am about some of the other weird stories that he's written. I have to check out that anthology of fix-ups. Heard the moon is the ultimate weapon against demons and monsters. Indeed. Hey, Peter, have you always had live captions on my stream? No. I've been meaning to implement it for many years. I first saw them on Julia Minamata's streams. She made the game The Crimson Diamond. She streams her game dev and her playing DOS games and things like that. She's been playing a bunch of different ports of Double Dragon. She had captions, like open captions, up on her stream. And I liked them, and I couldn't figure out how to implement it. And every now and then I would sit down and try to figure out how to set it up, and whatever I found was no longer available anymore. Like, I would find a video that told me how to do it, and like plugins and stuff, and then whatever source they had just was defunct. So I would just drop it again. And then recently I saw another video about how to implement the open captions, and I decided to try it again, and it is working. So that's what I've got going here. I always wanted to do it. Part of it's for accessibility. Part of it's like sometimes people watch streams when they can't listen, like if they're at work or have the volume low or whatever, for whatever reason they can't actually listen, and so it's another way for people to be able to participate in it. So that's why. Yeah, using the moves inspired Richard for sure. R.I.P. Moon. Yeah. Oh, thank you. What, the captions are really well done, or the game? Yeah, if you're interested in implementing that I'll send you some links I'll send you to the tutorial on like how I did. It was actually very easy. It's just an OBS plugin and a little bit of customization. It's not perfect. It probably does some weird translations. It could be my voice or whatever, but you know, it's better than nothing. And I do think accessibility is important. Like after the fact, after the stream, you can generate captions. I think YouTube will generate captions, and they may be a little bit more accurate, but I like it for live events, so I've been using it. Hey, Boiling Blood, what is this game about? It's about fighting kaiju using a giant ball and paddle, in a way. Do I get a game over screen? You win screen? Because I want to capture that. Is this the end? I'm going to do this. I don't know if it's going to be like the end or whatever. Take a picture of that for whatever it's worth. Do I do something here? What's happening here? Do I have to just hit a button? Okay. Oh, it's just the world is healing or something. Oh, these are all the stages that I went through. That's neat. General, you saved the world. He wanted you to get the bad ending. Maybe this is the bad ending. I don't know. You save the world, and it's like got smoking pits in it. Whoop! That's cool. Awesome. Yay! That was fun. All right, let's see if we can figure out what's going on with the stadium thing. Arkanoid with monsters, yes. And thank you, Richard. I want you to get the bad ending, jerk. Okay, now we get the end credits. I have been enjoying the font. The font is very nice. The cover painting by Matthew Lee. Cool. Just poetry snaps, nice. Yeah, I like Arkanoid too. Published by Dalian. So this is the first, I think John typically publishes, like, self-publishes the games. But maybe he started using something else here. Dalian. Mega Kaiju tier backers. I don't know what tier I did. I don't think it was a Mega Kaiju one, though. I guess they get their name in the game. Is that how that works? Sea cucumber. We never got Arkanoid, always Alloy. We got Arkanoid. We got Arkanoid on NES, Richard. We never got Arkanoid 2, Famicom version. Or you specifically never got Arkanoid, Richard. I thought maybe you were talking about like the US. Give everybody their moment. Personally, gotcha. You never personally got Arkanoid. I didn't get Arkanoid until I was in college, I think. I had Alleyway, though, as a kid. Thanks for playing. Have you finished all the 1-player and 2-player challenges yet? Even the bonus levels in the options menu? A pilot's work is never done. No, I haven't done all those things. Way to call me out. Way to call me out. Actually, let's take a look at some of those challenges, figure it out. It's after midnight, though, so I probably will not stream for too much longer. But we'll take a look here. Alright, so we're in the options. If we go back to the story menu, oh, sorry, story mode. So can I do the stadium now that I've finished the game? Okay, that is an extra stage then, I think. That gets unlocked after you beat Cthulhu. And you've got a little soccer ball. Okay, that's good. That's very good. I wonder why that's like on the main menu but not part of the story mode. I don't remember tracking all the... It looks like it's the first boss fight, but with like a soccer... Oh, I wonder if this is... Is it like a boss rush? With like a soccer ball in a stadium? Because these are the first stage bosses, so this might be a boss rush. Which makes sense for why they didn't include it in the... You can't access it until you beat Cthulhu. And I'm not sure if you get power-ups or not, because there's not enough destructible stuff on here. Alright, we'll take it to the next boss and see what happens here. And we'll see what bonus levels we've unlocked, perhaps. I don't know if this game has a battery backup or a flash memory, flash saves. I think it'll remember that I completed the game. All right, so we're gonna go to the next boss then. Okay, that's cool. So stadium mode is a boss rush. So the ball doesn't fall off some stages, Boiling Blood. Some of them have like gaps, and then you would die. In some of the stages, if you fall off the bottom, then you just go to the lower string. Oh, looks like even when it paused, the timer's counting down. After you beat everything as premises, now try hard mode. Are you finding Mothra and Barney? That's funny. Can I escape this? Oh, we can reset it. Okay, I just don't want to play this. I just want to... Okay, don't press start and pause at the same time. Uh-oh. Okay, so if you hit start and select at the same time, you get to Glitch Central. Hold on, if I hit start and select... Oh, that was weird. I hit start and select at the same time, and I glitched it. Now it's not glitched anymore. Alright, I'm going to reset, though, because I don't want to do this. We'll see what the other options are. That was weird. That was definitely a weird little glitch there, but then when I reset it, it just fixed it. Let's take a look at the options here. So we've got... Why is that not accessible? I just finished the game. Do I have to do the boss mode in order to unlock the bonuses? Power-up information, that's helpful. Increases health, laser ability. So the bumper speeds up the bumper, okay. Spawns another ball, powers up the ball, okay. Huh. But... So it remembers that I beat the game. 1-player and 2-player challenges, yeah, even the bonus levels in the options menu. So do you have to... And you have to do 2-player mode? So I guess I'd have to do the stadium mode. And then... So maybe I have to do stadium mode, do the boss rush to unlock the bonus things, because Mecha Deus Rex bonus, Mecha Kong bonus, and Kameda bonus. And then the 2-player Mecha bonus. How am I going to do that? I wonder if my son will want to play this with me. Huh. Alright. Well, we'll figure that out later. It is after midnight. I'm going to sign off. Thank you all for hanging out. At least I got through the main game, right? That was fun. It's cool. Very pleasant game. Very fun. Very clever. Very well done. Thank you. So let's see. I will abstain from streaming until next Wednesday, just because I've got all these deadlines. So I'm putting Metroid Prime on hiatus for this month. Pretty sure. I don't know what I'm streaming next Wednesday. I've got other kaiju games. I have to figure out which one I want to do next. I've got a list of them. Actually, let me see here. Pull them up real quick and see what my options are. Figure out what we want to play. So I've got... Oh, right, I've got some Switch games. Terror of Hemosaurus I just got on the Switch. That looks fun. I've got Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher, but I don't think that's really something for streaming. I've just been slowly playing through and raising a kaiju in that. I also have Giga Bash, which I think I'll probably end on. I think that's a pretty big, no pun intended, a pretty robust like kaiju game. I got the Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, which I think I could probably justify as a kaiju game if I wanted to stream that one. I also have some Ultraman Game Boy games. I've got Ultraman Club on the Famicom. And then there's a bunch of games I don't actually own. I've got Dawn of the Monsters, but I think I streamed Dawn of the Monsters already. I'd like to get back to that one, but I've streamed a bit of that one already. King of the Monsters, I don't think I own that. Beautiful Joe, does that count? Kind of. It's a tokusatsu game, I guess, but not really a kaiju game. So I don't know. I think maybe next week I might do Terror of Hemosaurus next week. And then I'm only going to get to do 2 more kaiju streams. I might do Giga Bash last. We'll figure something out. But if there's anything, Godzilla games, Ultraman games, what does that mean? Is that what you're requesting, or you're just like, don't play those? I've got a Game Boy one. I've got a Famicom one. So that might be fun. Thank you for coming by, Mazen. And GG on your Crystallis again. I played Godzilla on Game Boy. Go for any Ultraman games. So yeah, maybe we'll do an Ultraman. Or maybe we'll do multiple Ultraman games. In one stream we could do... The Ultraman Game Boy game is a little bit tricky. But Ultraman Super on the Famicom is kind of fun. So maybe I'll do that. That's probably a fun one to do. Do I do that next week or do I do Terror of Hemosaurus next week? I have to think about that. Famicom game is fun. I know there's a few different Famicom games, but I have the first one. It's basically like a super deformed Ultraman. So okay. Alright, well, we've got a plan. We've got a few different things. I think I'm leaning towards doing Ultraman next week, so we'll see. Alrighty. Thank you again for hanging out. Tomorrow night, I believe, Great White North is streaming. I think he's doing Journey to Silius, or maybe he took a break from Journey to Silius and he's doing something. Oh, no, he's doing Chrysalis, so he might do that. Mazen, are you streaming on Friday night? Mazen's back. Omega Ace is streaming on Friday night. I forget what he's streaming. Captain Alex was streaming on Friday night. And, yeah, it should be fun. I know L streams pretty much daily. Yeah. Alright. The Fireman and the Ignition Factor on SNES for Friday. Okay, cool. Sounds good. And Puke7 streams on Twitch. At least I've seen some streams, like development streams, right? I don't think I've seen you playing games at all, but those are fun to check out as well. Alright, I'm going to sign out. I think I hear Cora coming home, so I'm going to go say hi to her and then head to bed. Take care, folks. Have a good night. Bye-bye.